Ready, go! Ready, go! Ready, go! Ready, go! Ready, go!
Alright. Ridley almost getting himself into the lava here. Ridley, the final hope for the Geek Squad. He has to try and take out Ness here in the Great Cave. Something that has been very difficult for the other members of his team. 3 straight wins for Ness. He's hoping to make it 4. And using the Gust Spell is to great effect. Ness has really been using items to his advantage a lot in this game, which has been very good for him, especially the Gust Bellows. A big fan of the Gust Bellows, but he used the Beetle earlier on to get kills on other characters. So it's been a very item-heavy match. Items have decided a lot of what's been going on. And there goes Ness with the Beetle. It doesn't go anywhere, so he's fine, and it's very even between Ridley and Ness here. But with how chaotic this match has been, one wrong move could send one of these characters dying, and there goes Ridley. He survives, he's able to get the tech off, and there's the Smash Ball, something we haven't seen much of so far this match. Will Ness take it? Will Ridley take it? Will anyone take it? Will it be taken? Ridley Ridley would be really... No! That was almost death for Ridley. Ridley is near death right now. If he doesn't, there he goes. And there is your winner. Ness will take the win. And to be honest, very obviously, the player of the match here for the Great Cave Offenders. Well done by the Offenders to take this first match. 4 kills for Ness. That is just incredible. 4 kills for Ness, 1 kill for Matthew, 1 kill for Link, 1 kill for Kirby, and the result is 5-2 in the Offenders' favor. Congratulations. Alright, and we are back for what is going to be a very exciting match, another rivalry between the brothers, the Mountain Men visiting the Warblers at Hannonbow. It's going to be a very interesting matchup here, especially with, you know, a lot of the new pickups that Mountain Men have got, which they received an extra first-round draft pick thanks to their trade with Warblers for Kazuya. Kazuya famously taking the Warblers, taking their mediocre season and getting them into the championship series will not be forgotten last season, so it's definitely going to be an interesting matchup to see, not just in this game, but throughout the whole season, to see who really came out on top from the Kazuya trade. The Mountain Men will tell you it's them, the Warblers will tell you it's them, but we will see if that even has any effect here. It could get cleaned up by the top of the order. It's hard to say, but either way, let's get right into the matchup here. First up, we have Min Min taking on Banjo.
Ready? Go!
Hannonbow, another very unique stage in a league of unique stages, to be fairly honest with you. And that was a very quick death for Min Min. Gotta say, the Mountain Men are probably very disappointed with that showing. And now, Banjo will be taking on Olimar. My god, what a horrid start for the Mountain Men. Not even really giving Banjo anything to worry about. We'll see if Olimar can do better for them. The recovery aspect of this stage does make it difficult. It's very deceptive, the walls are very deceptive, and your CPUs can get confused, as they were there, and Banjo takes a death. What has been a very anticlimactic match so far. Olimar taking on one of the new faces, recently drafted Bayonetta. We'll see if this match has some, this matchup has some excitement for us.
Ready? Go!
Right. Bayonetta effectively hitting Olimar, which is good. That's a good sign. They're both kind of staying on the same tree. They're staying on the same stack of leaves, which is nice. Getting some movement there. Olimar trying not to get completely destroyed off the bat, but it seems like Olimar's taking a beating here at the hands of Bayonetta. And goodness gracious, 72, 81%, and yeah, Bayonetta is not letting up on Olimar here. As Olimar tries to survive. These slanted platforms make it a strange environment for him. Here we go. Olimar coming back a little bit, got Bayonetta up to 60. This is definitely one of the longest lasting matches this round, at the very least. And but Bayonetta is definitely setting the tone here, but Olimar with an incredible come from behind kill there. But will be taking some of that percentage, a good chunk of percentage, into the next round, where he will be facing Ben, the real mascot of this team. Aside from Kazuya, you know, he's the tough muscle. Ben has been a very useful member of the Warbler squad at this time. So it'll be interesting to see if Olimar can take out Ben. after the very anticlimactic start to this match. We'll see how this goes.
Ready? Go!
Ben starting off strong. Olimar already had a good percent, so it's really up to Ben to capitalize on the work that Bayonetta did in the last round, where she was so dominant and just got caught out at the end by an Olimar that just wouldn't die. Oh, and that's going to be it for Olimar. Ben takes him out, but Ben also is going to go into the next round with a little bit of percentage of his own, where he's going to be playing King DDD, a new signing for the Mountain Men, just recently signed. It'll be interesting to see how DDD fares in this new environment. We'll see how this goes between him and Ben. So it's been fairly even at the very start here. King DDD just immediately takes out Ben very quickly. And we're moving on to DDD Pikachu, which will be very interesting. DDD, of course, a larger character, easier to combo, but can also take some percent. Add on top of that, the percentage he's going to be not bringing in this round, he was under 50% last time. It'll be, this is your classic matchup between a smaller combo-oriented character and a larger, big hit-oriented character. We'll see which strategy kind of prevails in these 1v1s, especially on a very strange map like Annenbow, and it seems like the combo strategy is working out for Pikachu at the start here, but King DDD, he gets one good hit, and Pikachu's definitely feeling it. And the Gordo, especially on this map, with how wild things can get. Oh, but what a play by Pikachu using the slant. Using the slant to take out DDD. And we see a matchup between the fourths in the order. Pikachu taking on Byleth. We may see this come down to our fifth in the order for both teams. This has been a pretty even matchup so far. It's definitely got more exciting after that horrid start from both sides, really. This is now becoming pretty interesting. Pikachu coming back from recovery here. Byleth, another one of those heavy hitter characters. A little more range on Byleth than some of the other heavy hitters you may see. Pikachu, of course, has those projectiles he can use. And Byleth has really taken the lead here against Pikachu in this 1v1 match. Pikachu's trying to come back. It's difficult to try and get some of that percentage lead back without getting hit yourself, and Pikachu currently at 99.9%. What a play by Byleth! Pikachu going to try for an edge guard, and Byleth with the recovery kill. But here comes the ringer, the Warblers' own Kazuya, punching their ticket to the Championship Series last season. We'll see if Byleth can take on the big man himself. Kazuya's really been the star, the character that the Warblers really hype up here. But one character can only do so much, and there goes Byleth. Well, I guess we shouldn't be too surprised, but now we see a matchup between the ringers. It all comes down to this. It's either Barrett or Kazuya. Barrett having an alright showing for the Mountain Men in the last season. The Mountain Men, of course, were the worst team in the league last season. They are banking on new prospects to really breathe new life into the team. We haven't seen too many of those. Aside from DDD, we haven't seen too many of those in this match. But Kazuya, and that is the game. Kazuya with taking down, Byleth kind of took himself down, but just took down Barrett immediately. Just goes to show how much of a threat Kazuya can be, especially in this new format. This match This matchup, you know, it started anticlimactic with a couple of characters SDing, but once it got down to like the middle of the order, into the end of the order, it was, you know, a very interesting matchup. We got to see everyone play, which is nice, and Kazuya takes the win home for the Warblers, and of course he will also be getting the coveted Player of the Match award for taking down the most Mountain Men. So yeah, they're your first two games. The Offenders and the Warblers have won their first games. The Mountain Men and the Geek Squad are down one, but there's still plenty of games to play. Thank you very much for tuning into this first round of regular season play for the Ultimate CPU League. I hope to see you on Thursday with round 2. Best of luck to all our teams, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you later.